Hi, this is Sana Farzeen and welcome to India Today. I have with me the team of Bobby Rishi ki love story. Kunal, I'll ask you first, was this inspired by Rishi Kapoor? Like, how did you zero upon this title?
120% the title is inspired and a tribute, not inspired, it's a tribute to Chintu ji. I've worked a lot with Chintu ji. He's been a very dear friend. I've spent lovely moments in the evening in his house, in his bar, having nimbu pani. Spent lovely moments with him, and this was just a little tribute of my love for him, to him. Where, and you know, coincidentally, my first film, Mujhse Dosti Karoge, that line is from his first film, Bobby,
Oh,
where
yes,
she
of
comes
course.
and says, "Hi, I'm Bobby, Mujhse Dosti Karoge." My film Hum Tum
Of
is
course.
a line from his song
Hum Tum
Tum Ek Kamre Mein Band Ho. So I just said, इस बार जबरदस्ती एक tribute उनको देता हूँ. So
How
this is my
sweet.
tribute to Chintu ji.
Yeah. Also, this concept of strangers meeting and falling in love, it has been like done to death, like in Bollywood, of course.
Ji.
What made you pick that up again? And of course, this casting.
Because look at this cast. You know, it's simple, sweet, innocent, and I wanted to make a simple, sweet, innocent love story which doesn't have too much drama or too many conflicts. And while some people feel, अरे यार इसमें conflict ही नहीं है, that's what this generation is loving. This generation is loving the fact that it's just two people talking, saying something meaningful, having problems in their marriage which aren't very big,
Yeah.
but still are problems. हर problem बड़ा नहीं होता life में. Some problems are very basic. In fact, the biggest problems are sometimes the smallest, and the biggest problems are the easiest to solve, but the smallest ones are not.
Yeah.
So that's what this film tackles.
Absolutely.
And once you understand that, then you love this film.
Yeah. Kaveri Vardhan, you tell me, like, what do you remember maybe from your auditions or when you first came on set? Tell me about your journey with this film.
This film. You know, मैं बस यही कहना चाहूँगा कि you want to go first or should I? Okay. पूछना पड़ता है.
अच्छा.
Because she's Bobby. She's very special. हाँ तो यार मैंने पहली बार जब भी हम तुम देखी थी ना थिएटर में, तभी मेरी बस एक ही इल्तिजा थी कि यार एक दिन काश जब मैं फिल्म एक्टर बनूंगा, अगर मैं बनूंगा, तो मुझे कुणाल सर के साथ काम करने का मौका मिले. एंड दिस हैपेंड वे बैक.
Wow.
एंड हम ये कहते रहते हैं कि दिस फिल्म इज एज मच अबाउट लव एज इट इज अबाउट सेरेंडिपिटी. तो इतने सालों बाद मुझे जब इस फिल्म का ऑफर आया, इट केम फ्रॉम द स्टूडियो एंड द प्रोड्यूसर.
Right.
और उन्होंने पूछा कि आप रोम कॉम करना चाहोगे. मैंने बोला ऑफ कोर्स आई एम डाइंग टू डू अ रोम कॉम. और उन्होंने बताया कि वी वांट टू मेक यू मीट अ डायरेक्टर. मैंने पूछा कौन? दे सेड कुणाल कोहली. आई सेड व्हाट? This has been a dream. Don't ask me. You to order me. Tell me. I have to do this film. How can I meet him? They
Yeah.
said हम लोग arrange करते meeting. मैंने बोला मैं रात को सो नहीं पाऊंगा. I need to meet him now. Is it possible? They said that will be too much to ask for. Check करते हैं हम. तो उन्होंने कुणाल सर को फोन किया कि कहाँ हो आप? कुणाल सर was sitting at Soho House. उन्होंने बोला मैं यहाँ पे बैठा हूँ. उन्होंने तो स्टूडियो वालों ने बोला उनको कि सर वो जो वरदान है ना वो आपसे अभी मिलना चाहता है. आई नो इट्स टू मच टू आस्क फॉर. ही सेड ना मैं इधर ही हूँ, भेज दो उसको. मैंने जल्दी से ऐसे बाल वाल ठीक किए घर पे. मैं दौड़ा 5-10 मिनट में पहुंच गया और कुणाल सर के सामने मैं जाके बैठ गया. अभी मेरी एक ही फिल्म आई थी, मैं बहुत नया था. तो मुझे लगा कि अब कैसे मैं इनको कन्विंस करूँ कि जो भी आपकी फिल्म हो मैं करेक्ट हूँ सर. आप मुझे मतलब नचवा दो, गवा दो, एक्टिंग करवा दो, आईफिल टावर पे चढ़वा दो, कुछ भी कर दो. मैं सर आई एम द राइट कास्टिंग. कैसे करूँ? तो मैंने पूछा सर मैं आपके लिए स्क्रीन टेस्ट कर सकता हूँ. ही सेड स्क्रीन टेस्ट नहीं, जरूरत नहीं है, ऐसे ही बात करते
Oh, wow.
हैं. लेट्स जस्ट टॉक, गुफ्तगू. हम बात करने लगे एंड सडनली इन द मिडल ऑफ द टॉकिंग उन्होंने ऐसे ताली मारी और बोला चलो डन. तो मैं बताता हूँ आपको. तो मैंने बोला यार अभी पता नहीं कितना वक्त लगाएंगे, मैं कैसे जीऊंगा. तो मैंने पूछा सर कितना टाइम लगेगा. वेरी स्टूपिडली एंड विद लॉट ऑफ इनोसेंस आस्क्ड. तो ही सेड मैं बताता हूँ, आई विल कॉल यू. तो मैं घर गया टेंशन में कि यार अब मैं कैसे खाना खाऊंगा, कैसे पानी पीऊंगा, कैसे सोऊंगा. मुझे 45 मिनट्स में फोन आ जाता है फ्रॉम द स्टूडियो एंड द प्रोड्यूसर्स दैट यू आर डूइंग द फिल्म.
Wow.
सो ये मेरा
Amazing.
कास्टिंग प्रोसेस रहा.
Sweet.
बट इट इज ऑल थैंक्स टू सेरेंडिपिटी एंड गॉड.
Absolutely.
बिकॉज ये चीजें प्लान नहीं हो सकती है.
Yes.
It's just he, she, whatever you call that power, has made this happen.
My biggest takeaway from this whole experience was falling in love with acting and learning that it is a passion of mine.
Wow.
I didn't grow up knowing that I ever wanted to be an actor. In fact, I was really shy and insecure, and in school, like school drama plays, like I would cry before going on stage. So my biggest takeaway is learning that I have this like deep love for the craft and for acting, and learning that this is something that I want to explore further and do with my life. And also just I'm thank God for the fact that it was such a pleasant, caring first experience
True.
with the art form, because I walked in with no expectations, no knowledge, no nothing. I didn't have a team. The first day I walked onto set, I've come, like, I got out of my car, I didn't know where to go. I was trying to figure out, find my bearings, and I said, hi. Like I said randomly to someone, like, hi, I'm Kaveri. And they're like, Kaveri, costume department, go down. And so I don't know, it's been so like thank God that I found such friendship and mentorship and kindness in the people around me, because I don't think if it was an experience that was any different than that, I would have fallen in love with acting the way I did. So for me, my biggest takeaway from this whole experience is that, oh my God, like, this is something that I really want to continue to explore and do with my life, and I love it.
Kunal, I wanted to ask you, like, everyone right now complains how there's a dearth of rom-coms in Hindi film industry. Like,
Yeah.
of course, you got it back, and you also have like such fabulous rom-coms to your credit. Tell me, why do you think there are no more rom-coms being made?
I think the next time you go and interview any of our heroes, you should ask them that. Because the heroines love it, the music directors love it, the audience loves it, the directors love it. It's just the heroes who just want to do action.
Yeah.
ये नहीं कि action मत करो, do action, but do all genres of films. Don't kill a genre. And see, अभी मैं आपको एक example देता हूँ. अभी Bobby और ऋषि की love story release हुई है, and there's such a buzz about the film. There's such a buzz because after such a long time, there's a young innocent love story.
Yeah.
अभी कुछ दिन पहले कार्तिक आर्यन की फिल्म का टीजर लॉन्च हुआ है. ओके, टाइटल नहीं है अभी, बिकॉज टाइटल का कुछ चल रहा है, तो टाइटल नहीं है, सिर्फ एक गाना रिलीज हुआ है, एंड पीपल आर गोइंग मैड. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे आर डाइंग टू सी लव स्टोरीज. नाउ कार्तिक हैज अंडरस्टूड दैट. ही इज अ वेरी इंटेलिजेंट एक्टर. ही इज अंडरस्टूड दैट. Okay, now tomorrow when Vardhan becomes a star, he does more, he has a more of a body of a work, and he gets box office success, then he shouldn't forget the roots of a love story and say, अब मेरे को action film करना है. करो भाई action.
True.
But action should be one of your many. अगर आप शाहरुख, आमिर, सलमान के body of work को देखें, even till today, majority of their films
Okay.
are love stories.
Yeah.
उनके गाने जो हिट हुए हैं, कहाँ से हिट हुए हैं? लव स्टोरी से हिट हुए हैं. अभी वो एक्शन कर रहे हैं. Because अभी now, after so many love stories, how many love stories can they do? So that is what is, and love story is the most, rom-com love story is the most complete form of cinema.
Yeah.
Because it has music, it has drama, it has story, it has everything. Thriller में आपको इतने गाने अच्छे भी नहीं लगते. Thriller में you feel the songs come and break the narrative.
Yeah, true.
Action में songs come and break the narrative. That's why in blockbuster action films you have one or two songs, and it's correct. वो भी ज़्यादा लगते हैं.
Yeah.
You don't need it. But in a love story आप 6 डाल दो, कोई बात नहीं, मज़ा आएगा. So it's the most complete form of cinema which must be, brought back.
Yeah.
Because music, just you can't make a love story without
Absolutely.
music. I've given you this example of 2 films.
Yeah,
Bobby
true.
और ऋषि की love story and
And-
the new film of Kartik
Yeah.
Aaryan. So
Amazing.
I hope more heroes understand from even the teaser success of Kartik's film that they must do love stories.
Right. What else do you feel the industry needs to maybe introspect or change? Because right now we are all talking about how films aren't doing well at the box office also. As a filmmaker who's been around for
I
a
think
while
we should
now,
stop
yeah.
doing block bookings.
Oh yes.
I think we should just stop doing block bookings. क्योंकि अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि कौन सी पिक्चर हिट है कौन सी नहीं है.
Yeah.
But see, there are genuine hits. Okay, Stree was a genuine hit. Animal was a genuine hit. ये genuine hits हैं. तो जब genuine hits हो रही हैं, तो why are we doing block bookings? मत करो यार. और किसको फूल कर रहे हो? कोई फूल नहीं हो रहा है.
True.
कोई भी बिलीव नहीं कर रहा है कि ये सही है. और कोई नहीं मतलब पहले पिक्चर बनाने के लिए पैसा खर्चा करो, फिर उसे रिलीज करने के लिए, फिर उसे देखने के लिए. अरे क्या कर रहे हैं हम? और जब वो जेन्युइन हिट होती है ना तो सबको बहुत मजा आता है. जैसे एनिमल में हुआ, स्त्री में हुआ, गदर 2 में हुआ.
Absolutely. Yeah.
गदर 2 व्हाट अ ब्लॉकबस्टर हिट. कोई डिस्कशन नहीं है. किसी को भी पूछ लो, गदर 2 देखी? हाँ देखी. हिट है? अरे सुपर हिट फिल्म.
Yeah.
बात खत्म.
Both of you tell me, of course, you have a legacy behind you. Does that add more responsibility? Does it weigh you guys down?
I'm so happy you used the word responsibility because the question that's always asked is, do you feel any pressure?
Pressure.
I really thank you for that wonderful question
Thank
and
you.
great selection of word. There is tremendous responsibility because when you come from a family that has given so much to cinema,
Absolutely.
you have to realize that there is a responsibility you have for your family. You need to do the right kind of films. You have to work. You must. You don't have to. You should work with the right kind of people who stand for the same thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, that responsibility is really weighs on you, right? So yeah, definitely, I feel very responsible because of the kind of work my ancestors like K.L. Sehgal Saab has done, and Madan Dadu, Chaman Dadu, my grandfather, Mr. Amrish Puri, someone who is like a grandfather to me, Om Uncle.
Right.
They've done great work. So if I do anything that brings shame upon the family, that would be the saddest moment for me.
Absolutely.
I want to do things which they feel proud of. And that doesn't mean that I won't, like if I get a great love story and I have to do, you know, if I have to do a kissing scene, that's not going to bring shame to them because they
Yeah, of
understand
course.
art. By shame, I mean if a film doesn't stand for the right things. If in a film we are somehow advocating that it's okay to mistreat a woman or that the rich must or can oppress the poor, I will strongly decide not to be a
Not-
part of
yeah.
any cinema that doesn't work for societal good.
Yeah.
So
wow.
that kind of responsibility, definitely. But of course, having said that, I am open to doing any kinds of film that are entertaining. But of course, there has to be some kind of moral responsibility.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But also right now, of course, you're just starting, both of you starting your career, but to fight that big N word, that I think is another big challenge for both of you. Nepotism. Tell me, how do you kind of deal with that? Because that I think right now I'll use the word pressure. It does add a lot of pressure because it is something that everyone will keep talking about. How many films that you've done, they will keep coming back to about where you come from.
But I'm going to say
Yeah.
something here before they answer. So my only take on this for them and for the other
Yeah.
Nepo kids, so to speak, is that Shekhar Kapoor never called me. Suchitra Krishnamurthy never called me. His parents aren't even in the film industry.
Right.
His grandfather was in the film industry, a legendary part of the film industry. So there were no phone calls that came to me. There was no investment from their families.
Yeah.
कि अच्छा इतना पैसा लो और हमारे लिए ये फिल्म बनाओ. Nothing. I approached them. Okay. His name was suggested to me. I saw him, met him, and did
Yeah.
that. Now that's their journey. Okay, which has happened organically on their own. As far as the others go, I think वो आपको एक मौका मिलेगा और वो हर क्षेत्र में होता है. You can only get that one chance.
True.
That's it.
Yeah.
आपके लिए दरवाजे खुलेंगे, फिर आप कैसे you enter that door and how you perform is up to you. That no one can do anything.
Yeah.
The biggest stars, children have sometimes not worked, have sometimes gone more than their parents. So that's fine,
Yeah.
but everyone makes their own space.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think it's a अभी थोड़ा boring topic हो गया.
But I'll come back to
but
you. But
yeah,
I'll ask
they'll
you,
answer.
Kunal,
Huh.
also because you worked with Star Kids earlier, be it Hrithik, of course, Kareena. I don't think that conversation used to happen back
Yeah,
then as much. Why do
exactly.
you think is it right now everyone's just so obsessed with Star Kids?
I don't know. I think people are more obsessed with them than the producers are also.
Yeah.
Or the filmmakers are. So I don't know. And you know, nobody looked at Hrithik as a star kid or
Exactly.
privileged, because also now you would have seen on the documentary, but I knew this personally because Rakesh ji had told us and Hrithik told us. Rakesh ji had mortgaged every car of his to make the film. Forget the house, office, every car was mortgaged to make Kauna Pyare. तो इसमें क्या nepotism है यार? A father has done this hard work for his son. And also, why is nepotism only spoken about in films?
True.
पॉलिटिक्स में तो हम बात नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि सबको बहुत डर लगता है पॉलिटिक्स में के बारे में बोलना कि नेपोटिज्म है पॉलिटिक्स में वो हम नहीं बोल सकते
Absolutely.
यू नो और एंड इट एक्चुअली डजंट वर्क और डजंट हेल्प एनीवेयर यू नो बिकॉज ऑफ योर लिनिएज नो वन इज गोइंग टू कम टू द
Yeah.
थिएटर
Absolutely.
नो वन इज गोइंग टू कम टू द थिएटर एक बार बस देखिए अच्छा कौन है अच्छा ठीक है चलो उसके बाद कुछ नहीं होता इनफैक्ट इट्स मोर ऑफ अ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मोर यू कैन गेट बुलीड Vardhan has told us stories. Vardhan has told us that he was bullied in college because of this by teachers. कि तुमको you should say that story.
Yeah, and not yeah, please.
He's been bullied in college because of that.
You want me to talk
Yes.
about that? Okay. I mean,
So sometimes ulta padta.
उल्टा पड़ता है, of course.
of course, when you have family from the film industry or from the performing arts, घर का माहौल ऐसे होता है कि it's like going to film school every day. तो of course उसके merits बहुत है. पर sometimes what happens is even though everyone's journey is their own, like no one from my family was there to make calls for me. My grandfather passed away when I was very young. So it's been our own journey.
Yeah.
But sometimes you don't get credited for it. कि अरे you are so and so तो आपको ये आसानी से मिल गया होगा. ये फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में आसानी से किसी को कुछ नहीं मिलता.
True.
आपको उसके लिए बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. I started working in films when I was 17, 18, very very
Yeah.
young. Along with my education, मैं थिएटर करता था, उसके साथ साथ मैं सेट पे जाके मैं सबसे जूनियर मोस्ट एडी बन गया था. फिर भी मुझे बड़े बड़े डायरेक्टर्स से मिलने को इतने साल लग गए क्योंकि
Yeah.
आई वांटेड टू डू इट. भले थोड़ा टाइम लगे पर बाय द टाइम यू रीच वेयर यू हैव टू बी आपने उतना इल्म पाया है फिल्मों में, आप ज़्यादा प्रिपेयर्ड हो.
Yeah.
लाइक एग्जाम्पल जो कुणाल सर बोल रहे थे, मेरे स्कूल और कॉलेज में आई वॉज अ वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट. आई वॉज ऑलवेज इन द टॉप 5 or 10 ऑफ आउट ऑफ 350 स्टूडेंट्स. बट जस्ट ऑन अ whim sometimes a teacher would say that, oh ये पुरी you're a फिल्मी बच्चा ना, उठो, get out.
Yeah.
You know, for no fault of mine. In college, the first day, someone came and asked, who from here is from so and so school? क्योंकि हमारे स्कूल का नाम ऐसा हो गया था कि यहाँ पे बिगड़े हुए बच्चे.
अच्छा.
And you happen to be Mr. Amrish Puri's grandson. अरे तो आप फिल्मी बच्चे हो, क्यों पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, क्या फायदा, किसी और की अपॉर्चुनिटी छीन रहे हो, उठो,
Oh my God.
निकलो क्लास से. I mean,
Yeah.
so sometimes you get picked on just because you come from a
Absolutely.
famous family, but I think that's not fair. Everyone deserves a fair chance.
Yeah.
And I didn't choose where I was going to be born. And I'm ready to work 10 times harder than the others.
Of course.
And I never will shy away from hard work. But I just feel like, luckily for me, I've been very fortunate. No one has associated me with the word nepotism because, you know, the audience is also very sensitive and they're very extremely mature, very intelligent. They understand कि यार इसकी ये जर्नी रही है तो शायद इसने ये खुद किया हो.
Right.
Maybe if my grandfather was alive, it would be a different narrative.
Yeah.
But I luckily have received a lot of love. तो
Yeah.
मैं nepotism की बात नहीं कर सकता. मेरे फादर बिजनेसमैन है, मेरी मदर डॉक्टर है, मेरे फैमिली में बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स हैं. फिल्मों में कई लोग रहे हैं, पर at the moment I'm the only living person in films in my family.
Yeah.
So no one's going to make calls for me. I don't want anybody to make calls for me. I want people to cast me if they think I'm good for the role.
Right.
And I have the determination in me, I have the madness in me to prove to everyone that I am the best for whichever role they think they want to cast me for.
Amazing.
So
Very
I
good.
don't want those calls.
Yeah.
I want in fact a call to go from
Kunal.
people like Kunal sir,
Yeah.
who are not related by blood, but with whom I share that bond. And if Kunal sir believes that I'm good for a role and और कोई डायरेक्टर मुझे
Yeah.
कास्ट करना चाहे तो कुणाल सर कॉल करे और बोले यार इसको ले लो, दैट फॉर मी
Absolutely.
विल बी द ग्रेटेस्ट गिफ्ट,
Yeah.
नॉट माय फादर कॉलिंग.
Right.
सो
Right.
वो अगर इसको आप मानते हो कि ये एक कुछ है जो मैंने हासिल किया है तो हाँ
True.
ये सही है.
Yeah. Also, I think social media and Kaveri, for you also, I feel like because your parents were public figure, their relationship was also public. I mean, that also acts as a flip side to it because everybody knows what's happening in your house.
Yeah, I mean, it was really tough as a child, honestly. Going through that as a child, as a child, for any child, it's difficult. When your parents have a turbulent divorce or an even more turbulent relationship, and then on top of that, everyone knows and things that children shouldn't know. I'm reading about in the news, you know.
Exactly.
So, I won't say that, like, I'm not gonna throw myself a pity party over it. It did give me a lot of emotional resilience, but it was hard as a child.
Yeah.
You know, it's not easy for any child, and when it's everywhere like that,
True.
you know, and like you don't even fully understand it, but it's constantly thrown in your
at you.
face. Even
Yeah.
even if the family is trying to protect you, they can't because the
Absolutely.
whole world knows.
Yeah.
And if like I remember as a kid, I used to constantly Google it to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a flip side to
Absolutely.
everything, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. But on a
I
happy,
think,
yeah.
You know, and see, like what she's saying is such a valid point, because like in my daughter's class, okay, there's a child whose parents are splitting up. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
True.
We got to know much later.
Yeah.
कि अच्छा ऐसे हुआ है, ऐसे हो रहा है. We got to know much later. But in a Star Kids, sometimes the kids get to know later, but the media gets to know first.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's all over the place. And then the parents have to sit down and explain what's come out in the press. So,
True.
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, and I mean,
Benefits
kids
bhi hai,
wouldn't
but
even
itni-
understand. They might just bully you over
They might
that.
bully you over
Yeah.
that because, and their parents might be going through something similar or worse or whatever. But
Absolutely.
nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
Acha, if they have a downside in business, that's so personal. I'm saying in business, nobody knows. But हमारी पिक्चर नहीं चलती है तो पूरी दुनिया को पता चलता है.
बिल्कुल.
So our kids have to hear that.
Yeah.
Or your father's film flopped.
Exactly.
Or your father's film is a super hit. So it's a
It's absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
that nobody thinks of.
Yeah.
Nobody sees the negatives of that. People only see the positives.
Absolutely. Lastly, Kunal, of course, I wanted to talk to you about how right now we are talking about Ranveer Labadia's case. Because you work with also a lot of young actors, do you feel self-awareness has become a lot more important than it was necessary back in the time?
Yeah, I think that's a very good thing that today's actors, not just actors, this generation is very self-aware.
Yeah.
And even if they don't know, they know that they don't know. So that's also very interesting.
Yeah.
That they're not pretending to know. They're saying, "Ha, hame nahi pata. What do you want to do in life? I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out." It's lovely. It's not confusion.
Yeah.
It's actually clarity. Clarity of not knowing. So I think it's a wonderful thing that this generation has is self-awareness, and I learned from that.
Yeah.
I learned from that, and I use that in my life and in my films also.
Yeah. But I recently saw a video of you attending Gaurav Gupta's
Gaurav
show.
Kapoor.
Yeah. Gaurav Kapoor's. Yeah, it was fun. So tell me, what do you have to say about how comedy has changed and the rise of black comedy in India?
I think black comedy is fine as long as it's not offensive. I went to Gaurav Kapoor's show. It was wonderful. I was sitting there. He didn't recognize me, which I don't know why people are making a big thing out of that. Why should he recognize me? He didn't recognize me. What's the big deal? Yeah, I'm not, this thing that you should recognize me. He didn't recognize me, but we had fun about it. So people asked me, were you offended? I said, how can I be offended? How silly. Your question is wrong. And it was a lovely interaction. It just went viral. And I think the beauty of comedy is that it should have a certain innocence to it, and it should have a certain cleanliness to it. let's just keep it at that. Let comedy be like that. How, who passed away recently, Raju Srivastav. What an amazing person. How beautifully he would do it. Kapil, how wonderful is Kapil? Kapil makes everybody laugh. I mean, you can watch Kapil's show anytime. They're all so good on the show, all of them. That's great comedy.
But what about freedom of expression that people are debating, that how an artist has the right to talk about?
I mean, that's a different debate for a
Yeah.
different time. I don't want to get into that, but I just feel that freedom of expression does not mean you be offensive.
Yeah.
That's my point on freedom of expression. Not to be offensive.